I cannot get a real job. I've applied to hundreds. It's all no, 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 no. So, guess you're stuck with me. I am going to be an influencer, okay?
When did these jobs become so impossible to get? A couple weeks ago, I went into Guitar Center looking for a job, and the manager said they were hiring, so I was super excited. I showed him some of my videos. He was like, "Yeah, you'd be a great fit for this role. Here's the application, just apply online." Awesome. A couple weeks go by, I hear back absolutely nothing. So I assumed they went with someone else for the role. Whatever, that's how it goes most of the time. Yesterday, my guitar string snapped, so I had to get some new strings. I go to the store, not even looking to talk to the manager or anything, I just wanted strings. I go to open the front door to the store. Locked. I look inside. All the lights are off. Okay, that's weird. There's a little paper sign on the door that says, "Sorry, closed due to staffing issues." Are you kidding me? Are you telling me you'd rather have the store closed than have me working it? And it's not like they're going out of business either. I single-handedly keep that Guitar Center in business. So now I don't have any guitar strings. But the good news is I did end up landing a summer internship by some miracle at an awesome company. So I'll be selling my soul to corporate America now.
Guess who's applied to 200 different jobs and has gotten 0 replies yet? I feel like you have a better chance of making $1 million business from scratch than get
A minimum wage job in this job market.
What do you mean as soon as it's my turn to graduate university? Now
Nobody is hiring.
Like, how are you gonna tell me I need 4 years of experience for an entry-level job?
This is the experience.
It's the same process. No,
I'm not a U.S. veteran. No, I don't have a disability. I'm Hispanic and
Latino for all that matters.
Oh my gosh, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
We got an internship. Y'all gotta start using AI for your job search. And I don't mean ChatGPT or DeepSeek. I mean AI-based platforms like Massive that have like an autopilot feature that does everything for you. It applies to jobs for you, it customizes your CV or resume for you, and it applies to 100 jobs while you sleep. Yeah, do what you want with this information. That's all I'm saying.
I'm a recent college grad looking for a job, and today I learned that not only are we competing with all of the people last year who couldn't get jobs, we are also competing with people who are currently working in entry-level jobs and looking to switch companies because their companies aren't promoting them because the market is so bad. A recruiter I just got off the phone with told me that I'm going up against someone who has 2 years of postgraduate full-time work experience, and I just don't know how I'm supposed to compete with that.
Jobs don't hire people. This needs to be talked about a lot more. How in the fuck are you gonna put, "We're hiring," all over your building, and then you're like, "Fuck it, let's put in an application." Go home, you're excited, it looks like it's good pay, and boom, you submit the application. Then this is what an email says after like a week. "Thank you for your interest in McDonald's. At this time, we have decided to pursue other applicants. We appreciate the time and the effort you took to apply for the part-time crew member role." That's what it would look like if you got denied. This generation don't want to work. This generation don't want to work. No, the fucking jobs don't want us to work when we put our fucking application in and nobody accepts us. It'd be like a month and you're still putting in applications everywhere, even on Indeed. Why put the fucking hiring sign everywhere around the building if you're not accepting people to fucking work for you? Make that make sense, bro.
So I have applied to many different places, and not a single one has gotten back to me. I'm starting to think that it's a me problem at this point because like I've applied to so many fucking places. I'm actually going to name off all the places I've applied to, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So let's hope I don't forget any. Okay. Let's start from the way beginning, okay? Target, Publix, the Starbucks inside of the Target. This was kind of a while ago. None of them got back to me. Okay, this was over the past week, the rest of these places. Ulta, the Skechers store. I don't want to work there. Sprouts Farmers Market, South Beach Tanning Company, 3 different Walmarts, Bath and Body Works, 2 different Starbucks, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Guys, I need a job so bad it's not even funny anymore. I want a serving job because I need to make good money, and like I've literally applied to like 30 plus places, and I've worked in like food and bev for like 4 years. It's not like I don't have any experience. I haven't served before, but like I can, like, okay. And I'm freaking bored. And I'm like sitting around at home working out and fucking watching Vanderpump Rules when I could be working. And it's like really pissing me off.
Okay, I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else is feeling this way, but I'm a college student. I just started my summer break and I'm going to be a senior in the fall, and I don't have anything. I don't have an internship. I don't have a job lined up. I don't even have like a basic job for over the summer, and I feel like so lost. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm doing anything wrong. I get good grades in school. I literally ended the semester with a 4.0. I am involved in all these extracurriculars. I'm involved with them, like I'm doing stuff for them. I feel like my resume is good, and I just like nothing is landing. Like, am I the only one that feels this way? Like, I'm applying for like basic level internships. I'm even applying for like jobs here for the summer that are just like summer jobs. Like, there's nothing. And I don't know if it's me. Am I underqualified? Am I not skilled enough? Like, is anybody else feeling this way? Like, I feel like I'm applying to all these things and like nothing is landing. And I can't tell. Like, is it me? Am I the problem? Or is it like, can nobody get a job? Can nobody get an internship? Because like, that's what it feels like. And I see all these people and they're starting internships or they have a job or whatever. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, just sat at home and did nothing today, and I felt like so useless. Anyone else is any college students feeling this way? Like, I'm feeling this way, and it sucks. It genuinely sucks.
Not enough people are talking about this, but you guys do realize if you're job hunting and feeling like there are no postings and companies aren't getting back to you, it's not you. A lot of companies, especially in North America, are pausing a lot of their job postings to see what the heck is going on with the whole tariff situation. It means a lot of companies are actually pausing on hiring to see where things shake out before they commit to hiring people and budgets, etc. I don't say that to panic you at all. I just want you to be aware that if the job market and interviews feel slow, it is not you. It's a reflection of the market. I just want to keep you in the loop, you know?
This job that I applied to just got back to me and said that the reason why they're not going to hire me is because my availability doesn't align with what they need. I was available every day. I put available every day, anytime. Like, y'all, like, I'm about to start taking off my clothes for money.
Okay, so nobody's hiring for summer jobs in 2025, and this is why. They are down 22%, and it's not just the economy. It's the little alien we all love to hate, AI. But AI is not taking your job. It's actually creating a lot more jobs. Data analysts, prompt writers, AI assistants. You don't need a degree to know AI. You just need the right tools. Thoroughly get to know our friend, ChatGPT. Learn maybe Power BI. Canva AI is also another tool. Even one small project learning these tools could get you noticed. The jobs are not gone. They're just changing.
I've applied to thousands of jobs, okay? Thousands and thousands of jobs at this point. Thousands on thousands on thousands. Not able to land a job for the life of me. Don't know why. Don't know what's wrong with me. Can't do it. I've had 2 internships in marketing and in sales. I've had like 5 or 6 different positions, all having to do with marketing, all having to do with advertising, sales, and social media, all of them. So many different things. I would apply to internships and be told that I'm overqualified. I'd apply to entry-level jobs. I'm underqualified. Sometimes even at the same company. I've applied to part-time jobs while I'm looking for a full-time that I also cannot get a job at because I'm overqualified. I applied to a Panera Bread for a part-time job with 3 years of experience at Panera Bread when I was in high school and got declined. It's actually ridiculous. It really truly is ridiculous. I decided I gave up on this job search about a month ago when I got a phone call from an employer telling me that he cannot hire me because it would crush my soul to work an office job. Did I know it was going to crush my soul? Yes, but it is slightly crushing my soul a little bit more because I can't get a job. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That was the moment I decided I'm done. I'm not looking for any more jobs. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. And now I'm changing career paths. Yeah. How do I feel about changing career paths? Not great. Not great. But I think that everything happens for a reason. And maybe it wasn't working out for me because it wasn't meant for me. Like my parents and my family members telling me, just get a job, just get a job. As if, you know, I didn't apply to maybe 5,000 to 10,000 jobs. I asked them, so is your company hiring? And they tell me, no, they're actually laying everyone off. So there's that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think it'll all work out at the end. It will all work out. I think rejection is redirection. And maybe this is what I needed to do to begin with. To be fair, this is what I wanted to do when I was in high school, from like my senior year of high school until like my sophomore year of college. And then there was all this outside noise telling me, you need to use your degree, you need to get a job in this field, you need to get a full-time job, you need a 9-to-5, you need to work in an office. And you know what, that was something that I never really truly wanted. I just kind of listened to all this outside noise telling me what to do, from family, from friends, from teachers, from school, from just society, like telling me what to do. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, that was also not meant for me. I don't know. But yeah, if you're going through this too, you're not alone. It's really tough out here. And thank God for my parents for letting me live here and like helping me, because I would literally be on the streets if not for them.
So I've been unemployed for a little over 8 months now, which feels kind of surreal to even say that. My last job, it was on paper a dream job, but the culture, everything about it was just wrong. But I was too scared to leave because I didn't know if I could find another job, especially one that I was so passionate about. And now it's been 8 months. I've been looking for a job for so long, and it's just really hard. It makes you question if you're a qualified person. It makes you just question everything. And I'm wondering how everyone else deals with this. Like, how do you fight this internal battle in your head every day? And everyone in my life is always like, you're gonna find a job, you will. But it's like, okay, when? How?
It should not be this hard to get a fucking job. When I graduated in 2022, I had multiple job offers. I worked multiple agency jobs before I graduated, and literally started working at an agency before I graduated, already had a job, and then was good to go. I got tons of interviews, even though I was applying to a shit ton of jobs, I was getting interviews, I was getting responses, it was cool. And then because of health, I pretty much lost my job because they, even though it was work from home, decided to not allow remote, and medically I crashed, I couldn't go back there. So that happened, lost my job pretty much through that, and have been fucking struggling to get a job since. And can we just talk about how fucking stressful it is, especially when you're dealing with chronic illness and you already are healing, because that in and of itself is a full-time fucking job. And then trying to find a job on top of that and applying all day long, every day. I'm about to start crying. I've applied to over 700 fucking jobs at this point, and all these jobs have thousands of applicants, so I know I'm getting washed out. And then I finally get interviews, and then I get ghosted, or they take me through the whole process just to be just kidding. And I've never had a problem before getting a job. I'm great at interviews. I have this skill set. It's now that I have even more experience than before in the industry, nobody wants me. And I've talked to, people, if I actually get a reply from art directors or creative directors, they look at my stuff and they're like, oh, you should be applying for higher level positions, and this is really good, and we don't see people with your talent. I'm like, okay, so why is this happening? But having chronic illness, I need a remote job, maybe if it's somewhere that's hybrid, I can do that. But I also need a remote job because I feel so different day to day, because I'm actively healing. I feel like shit. But I also can't work a bridge job. If I could bartend or something like that, I would do it. But I can't be on my feet all day long. I can't deal with that stress. So I don't even have the option to work a bridge job. And then my finances, Jesus Christ, I've never had issues with finances before, but now I literally cannot fucking afford to live. I had to lose all my savings due to medical stuff and having to be out of work. So there's nothing. I'm in a lot of debt. And then the stress about finding a job, the stress about finances is affecting my health horribly. Like, I am tanking and going downhill. Oh God, and to make it even worse, I'm about to turn 26, which means I'm not gonna have insurance anymore. Granted, most of my stuff is like not through insurance as far as healing, but at the same time, like, I take like a prescription, I have other things, like I'm literally not gonna have insurance. And there's a lot of stuff that I need to see doctors for right now because I'm like tanking, but I can't because I'm about to not have insurance, but I can't get a job to give me insurance. And then because I don't have insurance, I can't see a doctor to get better, and I can't work a bridge job in the meantime to make money. Oh my God. And then all of this, like, is just making me go further downhill, and I don't know what to do. I'm applying to 600 plus jobs a day. Okay, not a day, but like 600, 700 jobs total, 7-8 months. The past few months, I've been hitting it hard all day, every day. Like, it is so fucking stressful. I don't know what's going on. I can't afford to live. Nobody can afford to live. Like, please tell me that somebody out there knows this experience, or if you deal with chronic illness, like, you know the struggle. Because I really don't know what to do. Also, I'm watching F1. I'm sorry if you can hear that in the back. But I wake up and I'm so stressed every day, and I'm like, this is horrible for my health. Like, I'm supposed to be healing, and I know that this is stopping it, and I know that this is like making me tank, but I can't do anything about it until I have that financial stability from working a job, you know, full time, that'll give me that. Like, I know that that's just not gonna get better, and I need that so that I can afford medical stuff. Oh my God, I'm about to start like legitimately bawling. I'm not gonna lie, I keep having breakdowns over this. So let me know that, you know, I'm not alone in this. Is there anybody else going through this? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. I fucking hate everything.
I couldn't imagine paying like $70,000 a year to go to college, and then you come out of it saying, oh my gosh, I can't find a job. Well, let me tell you something really, really quick. You are going to be saying those things when you graduate college if you are not taking advantage of college and making connections and networking. In the world we live in today, you are not getting a job because of your grades. Yeah, you get into grad school because of your grades, but getting jobs, honestly, these days is all about connections. If no one has ever told you that, well, I'm sorry, but I'm telling you it right now. Starting your freshman year of college, you should be networking with your professors, with your classmates. You never know. Maybe their parents are just the head of the CEO of a dream company you want to work for. I have so many friends right now that are complaining to me that they can't find a job. And honestly, I just want to say to them is freshman year, you should have been networking, going to career services, starting then. Doing it 4 months before you graduate is not going to help you.
I've been unemployed for the better part of 8 weeks, and I have been actively searching this entire time. It has been an incredibly frustrating experience. Now, granted, I have been looking for a lot less time, and my circumstances are a lot less dire than many other people, but it is still so frustrating to continually put your time and effort into convincing companies that you have the skills, the experience, the wherewithal, the team playerness, the attitude to do a good job, and them to still pass on you because your experience does not align 100% with what they want you to do. As someone who has always worked and who has always been a high performer, I have found it profoundly destabilizing to be in this position. It's starting to make me question whether I can perform at a job, which is absurd because I know I always have, but it's just been profoundly weird to navigate. And all this is to say that if you are looking for a job, it's not you, it's them. It's them.
I will never, ever, 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 ever understand the job search. I can't do it anymore. Yesterday I applied to some jobs, and jobs that I'm overly qualified for, immediate rejection. Immediate rejection to work at a grocery store. Excuse me? There was another position working for a healthcare company, and I got an immediate rejection. So of course I call, I want to ask, and she said that they posted the posting 8 days ago, and they have already narrowed it down to their 2 final candidates. She said, but let me call them and I will give you a call back. Does she call back? No. But I tell her, you know, what my degree is in, and she's like, oh, there's this position that it just got posted. It sounds like you would be a good fit for it. I apply, of course.
immediate rejection. What